everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Felicia Mesadieu, your personal stylist, and the purpose of my channel is to solve all of your wardrobe problems so that you can look and feel your best. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you why you need a tailor. A tailor is going to be essential to your best style aesthetic. If you want to set yourself apart, you need a tailor. You must have a tailor. Having a tailor is just as important as having a trainer, as having a hairstylist, as having a makeup artist. And the reason for that is because clothes rarely ever fit us perfectly. Rarely ever are you able to go into a boutique or a department store or Target and find something that fits you perfectly. You typically need to get some type of alterations. They may be minor, they may be major. I want you all to remember that fit is very critical. Remember, we talked about fit and line. Tailoring is a part of being fitted properly, and I need you to understand that fit is very critical to your personal style and achieving your best style aesthetic. So when you go to a tailor, you're choosing to take it a step up from mediocre, or take it a step up from something that is just going to pass to something that's going to be perfection. We spend so much money on things that don't really have that much value, but when it comes to things that do have value, we put it off, or we avoid spending the money or allocating the dollars to that bucket. And we really should be thinking about what we want long term, how we want to look, how we want to feel. And so I would definitely allocate money, put money in a budget for tailoring, at least once a month or every other month. If you're going to buy a pair of jeans and you don't have the money set aside to go get possible alterations, or if you're getting some slacks for work and you don't have the money in the budget to go get those pants altered, well then you may not need the jeans right then and there. You may not need the slacks right then and there, because that is a necessary component to purchasing a wardrobe. You have to have a tailor. And I think that will probably make you rethink buying frivolously when it comes to your wardrobe. Knowing that you have to have a tailor to accompany a new purchase that will possibly need alterations, that should help you to not purchase things that you either don't need, can't afford, or just buy in excess. So make sure that you're being cognizant of that when you're making your purchases. The next time you make a purchase, or the next time you purchase something online, the first thing you need to do is examine it for fit. So when you're purchasing online, you need to look at those measurements. Look at that measurements chart. Do not avoid the measurements chart. Look at the measurements chart, see what it says about the measurements, and think about your measurements and your size. If it says that a size 8 is gonna fit a waist that is 26, 24, 22, or whatever, then you need to go up a size. If your waist measurements are 30, 31, 33, don't try to fit into that size, because it's true, those measurements are going to be true to size. It's always best to go up a size and then go to your tailor to get it tailored. So that should be rule of thumb. If it is too tight, go up a size and just get it fitted and tailored. If it's too small, or if it feels like it's if I eat some cake, or if I eat some pie, if I go to the Chinese buffet, if I get some Chipotle, it may not sit right, well then go up a size, because more than likely you're going to eat. So go up a size and just go get it tailored. A few things that I want to share with you if you don't already have a tailor. If you don't have a tailor, what you can do is ask for recommendations from friends and family. Those are some of the best recommendations. Also, if that is something that fails, then you can possibly get alterations done at the department store where you purchased a suit or a dress. You can also find tailoring at your local dry cleaners. So I would call or inquire about a seamstress or someone who does alterations on garments. If it's something as simple as taking up a hem on a pair of pants or taking up a hem on a dress or a skirt, I would not hesitate to get my clothes altered at a local dry cleaners. Every dry cleaners that I have been to, there has been a tailor there. So I couldn't imagine that there wouldn't be a tailor at your local dry cleaners. A few more tips to consider when you are searching for a tailor is to browse the internet. Look for a tailor that is local because you don't want to be driving super far. When you're looking on the internet, you want to look for key services, and these are the key services that you want to look for. You want to look for repairing, custom tailoring, alterations, and restyling. Any tailor that advertises that they make custom menswear, then that's a tailor that you want to look into first. Call them and ask them about their services. If they're skilled at making menswear, then they're going to also be skilled in altering some of the most complicated pieces when it comes to women's wear. That's going to be one of the services that you look for when you're searching for your personal tailor. Also, I want to submit for your consideration that you collaborate with your tailor. Let your tailor know what you're looking for and what you want from a garment, how you want it to fit. But then also ask them what some of their suggestions are. That's what I do when I go to get my clothes tailored. I'll say to them, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I want, this is how I want it to fit. But then I'll also ask, well, what do you think about this, and do you think that this will look good? And then they'll give me their suggestions, and then we can collaborate that way. That way it's an even exchange of ideas for the final product. You also have to remember that tailors are professionals. This is their expertise. So if you want something but they don't think that it's going to look the best, see where you two can come to a common understanding to where you can get that garment to look the way that you envisioned it to look. So don't give up just because they say, oh, I don't think that's gonna look right. Just try to come to a common understanding. But I would really take their suggestions and apply it to what you already believe or what you envisioned, because you know, this is their profession. They know what they are doing. I also want to recommend that you take clean items to the tailor. If you're taking items to a tailor and it's also a local dry cleaner, if the clothes are not cleaned, have them dry cleaned before you take them to the tailor. And the reason being for this is because if a tailor decides that they need to steam out the garment to get it to lay flat or to do the correct measurements, or if they just need to extend the length of something, it's a possibility that they may press out the fabric. If there's a stain in the fabric and they press out the fabric, there's a possibility that that stain could set into the fabric and it will be permanent, and you don't want that to happen. So you want to make sure that the garment is either already cleaned before it gets to the person who's going to be making the alterations, or you want to get it dry cleaned before it gets to the person who's going to make the alteration. So just make sure that if it's a dry cleaner, request that they dry clean it before they do the alterations. And if it's a tailor that does not offer dry cleaning services, well, then make sure you take them clean garments. You want to be doing that anyways, because that's just etiquette, right? You don't want to take dirty clothes to go get altered. It's not a good look. So, you know, for etiquette, for someone who wants to be well put together and polished, take clean clothes to your tailor. It's a better look. Invest in yourself. You want to invest in yourself. Invest in getting a tailor. It's really going to elevate your style. spend the extra few dollars to look your best. Okay, so that's all I have for this video. I hope you all were more informed and enlightened as to why a tailor is necessary for your 2020 lifestyle. If I missed anything, let me know down in the comment section. As always, the best conversations take place in the comments, and we want to know your tips. Share it with the community. All right, thank you so much for watching. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that notifications bell so you won't miss any new content coming your way. Favor, peace, and blessings, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.